This was never just a celebrity wedding. It was the merging of two dynasties and the quiet disappearance of one identity. Brooklyn Beckham, son of global icons David and Victoria Beckham. Nicola Peltz, daughter of billionaire investor Nelson Peltz. Their 2022 wedding was framed as a modern fairy tale, a spectacle of luxury, elite guests, and power connections that few couples in the world could match.
You guys are coming as a pair tonight.
Valentino, can't go wrong. So.
Oh my gosh. How did you guys decide to put your looks together? I mean, was that nerve-wracking?
She tried this on, and then I matched her. So, that's how it really goes.
That's the real.
How excited are you to be back out? I mean, we've been in the house, girl. We haven't been on a red carpet in a minute. Were you nervous? Were you just ready to get out and about again?
I'm so excited to be able to be with people. We love being around people and communicating and,
Showing the love. You too?
Yep, showing the love.
How's Will, your brother?
Oh my God.
Shout out to Will.
Oh,
yes.
God, he's so happy.
Yes. Well, you look absolutely fabulous. What are you most excited about tonight?
Kind of seeing old friends and people we haven't seen in a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a reunion. I've seen everybody walking through this door.
I mean, I've seen people come up here. They look absolutely amazing.
Everyone looks amazing.
Yeah. And, I mean, speaking of the fashion, the theme is in America. What does that mean to you guys?
Well, I'm trying to make him an American right now.
Yep.
I don't want him to go back to the country.
Where are you from?
I'm from London.
Oh, from London. So we just getting you for a little while, not for a long while?
But behind the glamour, insiders noticed something far more complex than romance. Silence, contracts, and power dynamics rarely seen in celebrity marriages. One question continues to echo in elite social circles. Was Brooklyn Beckham ever meant to be equal inside the Peltz empire? Publicly, everything looked effortless. Brooklyn appeared relaxed, smiling beside Nicola at high-profile events. He launched businesses, attended private gatherings, and embraced a new lifestyle that seemed polished and powerful. But insiders noticed subtle shifts in his behavior. His tone became more measured, his posture more controlled, his decision-making increasingly influenced by a network of advisors. Sources suggest that after marriage, Brooklyn began deferring key decisions to individuals connected to the Peltz family. Interviews felt structured and carefully curated. Travel plans appeared strategically planned. Business partnerships reportedly required layers of consultation. To outsiders, this looked like professionalism and maturity. To critics, it looked like corporate restructuring of a personality. The cultural distance between the Beckham and Peltz families became impossible to ignore. One family built on celebrity legacy, public emotion, and cultural influence. The other built on generational wealth, corporate governance, and strategic positioning across industries. Observers noticed Brooklyn becoming quieter in elite settings. He listened more than he spoke. He scanned rooms before responding. His social media transformed from spontaneous posts to highly curated, brand-controlled storytelling. Fans noticed the shift. Sources suggest advisors became gatekeepers filtering opportunities, controlling messaging, and shaping public perception. In billionaire dynasties, power rarely appears loud or dramatic. It operates silently through contracts, risk assessments, reputation management, and narrative control. Speculation grew that Brooklyn's ventures were evaluated not just for passion, but for long-term dynasty alignment. If true, that would mean his identity was no longer just personal. It was strategic. To be fair, structure is not control. Many young celebrities seek discipline after chaotic upbringings. Brooklyn himself has spoken publicly about wanting focus, stability, and growth. And marrying into a billionaire family naturally introduces legal frameworks, advisors, and corporate planning. But something else escalated quietly. Brooklyn's public connection with the Beckham family began to fade. Joint public appearances declined. Family events went unacknowledged. Social media tributes disappeared. Then came the Gordon Ramsay moment. Ramsay did not accuse anyone directly.
It's hard when you enter that age in life and you join with another family. There's a different dynamic going on, and so there was bound to be some form of clash. But the relationship with David and Brooklyn is very, very deep, and I know how much David loves Brooklyn, and I think it's only going to be a matter of time before Brooklyn takes a good look at himself and understands just what they mean for me. And so it's easy to get up on that roller coaster, isn't it, and get carried away, but it will come back, because I know how many times they've pulled him out the I know how many times they've absolutely stood by him through thick and thin. And so David's an amazing dad, and he will absolutely get that back online.
Yeah.
And time's going to be the best healer.
Have you spoken to Brooklyn or had any contact?
We've messaged a little bit. It's a very difficult situation because
I mean, he still follows you. He's blocked a lot of people, so you obviously mean a lot to him.
And listen, I love him. His heart is incredible, but it's hard, isn't it? I think when you're infatuated, love is blind. They say it for that reason, and so he's desperate to stand on his own 2 feet. He's desperate to forge his own way, and I respect that from Brooklyn, and that's such a good thing to do. But remember where you came from, and honestly, one day you're not going to have your mum and dad, and you need to understand that. And so Tana and I buried the hatchet with her parents, and we sat down and we got them back from France and put them in accommodation and looked after them, and now they're in aftercare. And so irrespective of what went on and what they did to Tana and what they did to me, we still have a duty. And I know 24/7, 7 days a week, just how much David loves Brooklyn, and that penny will drop with him.
But his comments fueled speculation. Loyalty versus legacy, wealth versus heritage, strategy versus emotional bonds. Fans began asking uncomfortable questions. In January 2026, Brooklyn publicly accused his parents of damaging his marriage and causing anxiety. Days later, he reaffirmed his loyalty to Nicola in a Valentine's Day post, calling himself the luckiest person in the world. These statements are real, documented, and public. Soon after, Brooklyn unfollowed Gordon Ramsay. He skipped a major Beckham family legacy event. At the same time, he was photographed attending private Peltz-related gatherings and elite networking functions. No statement. No explanation. Just alignment. Media analysts began discussing Brooklyn's evolving brand positioning. Supporters argued he was simply evolving, maturing, and learning discipline within a powerful environment. You are no longer just a family member. Is Brooklyn Beckham building his own legacy? Analysts began discussing Brooklyn's brand positioning. Sponsors hesitated. Critics debated whether he had traded independence for structure. Supporters argued he was simply maturing under discipline. Belonging can feel like safety. Structure can feel like control. And adaptation can look like surrender or growth. It depends on who designs the system.
So I know you have tons of experience negotiating high stakes situations, particularly playing out in public view, and particularly with your family. Your daughter recently has been...
Had my family been in the press lately? I haven't noticed that at all.
But I just wonder, from your perspective, if you've been able to, you offer your family any advice on how to navigate such situations?
I do. I do.
It's good advice to get.
Sometimes they give me advice. My advice is stay the hell out of the press. I mean, so how much good did that do? But, that my daughter and the Beckhams are a whole other story, and that's not for coverage here today, but I'll tell you, my daughter is great. My son-in-law, Brooklyn, is great. And I look forward to them having a long, happy marriage together.
So was Brooklyn Beckham accepted into the Peltz family? Or accepted conditionally on performance, structure, and strategic alignment? Was he reshaped, or did he choose to reshape himself? Because in elite dynasties, acceptance is never emotional. It is architectural. And the moment you step inside someone else's architecture, you are no longer just a family member. You are part of the system. The truth has not exploded. It is leaking through silence, social media shifts, and strategic moves. And as two empires quietly compete for narrative control, one question remains. Is Brooklyn Beckham building his own legacy? Or becoming the most expensive rebrand in modern dynasty politics?